Hi, you're now listening to the Justintime podcast hosted by Justin, here with my co host Caitlin and our special guest. Drum roll, please, Caitlin or Lon.
No.
Alright, Meg Elise Gillette.
Elise?
Elise Gillette.
Something
like
Do you want to
that.
try again? Or Caitlin, do you want to introduce me? Maybe Caitlin should introduce me.
Okay, Mary Elias Gillette, aka Meg,
AKA Megan.
aka Cinnabon.
Do not call me that, please.
Okay.
AKA Pumpkin Pie.
What?
AKA Blueberry Jam.
Okay, stop.
AKA
Stop.
Pickled Cucumbers.
Pickled Cucumbers is zooming in today because,
Because of COVID guidelines and just moral standards.
Yeah.
And me living an hour away and not wanting to drive.
Yeah.
Also that.
So, I just wanted to start off with your property. Now, I heard that you're in the middle of nowhere. Is there a lot of trees around you?
Yes, there are a lot of trees. We cut a lot of the trees down, though, so the horses have more room.
Do you feel
But
any
there are a lot of trees.
guilt from that?
Like, do I feel guilt for cutting down the trees, or I guess? There are still a lot of trees, Justin. I don't think you understand how many trees there are.
What, but isn't, like, trees, they're not, like, that's only, like, 40% of our oxygen. The other comes from, like, algae or something.
Microorganisms give most of our oxygen.
Okay, so screw the trees.
Yeah.
Also,
I love
we've used all the
microorganisms.
wood, like, from the trees that were cut down. We used the majority of it for, like, heating our house.
So you use the majority to just blow carbon
So maybe
into
I should
the
feel
air.
more guilty about using it to heat my house.
Alright. Well, so, what kind of trees are on your property, dude? I want to know.
Pretty much all of the trees that are native to Western Mass are on my property that I don't actually own. My parents own it.
That's pretty cool.
So,
Do you have any root beer trees?
I forget what the actual tree name of that is, but I believe we do.
Very fun.
That reminds me. Back when I was a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
We were at Treasure Valley, and we had groups, and so we were walking around. I remember this. This reminded me the root beer tree because it was part of like the whole thing.
Okay.
Like we were walking around, and we found a root beer tree. It's not like the. I don't think it's called a root beer tree, but
it's not.
But so, I guess it's like they get the stuff from the roots of the tree. So, yeah, besides it, that's it. Just some background.
That was the story?
No, it's not done yet, dude.
Okay.
So, I had a kid with a bee allergy in our group. And then, one of the kids stomped on I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but one of the kids in my group stomped on the hornet's nest in the ground, and then everyone kind of went like running around and stuff. And of course, we had that kid that was allergic, like would die if he got a bee sting. So luckily, people got stung, but he didn't. So it was.
Yeah, if someone died at Boy Scout camp, that'd be awkward.
Yeah.
Justin, what is your opinion on the Scouts?
The Scouts? I don't see a problem with them. I had a good time while I was there, but I think it was a good thing to just leave. Because what really annoyed me is, like, the book work. There's, like, a book we had to follow, and it's just like, let me just do boy stuff, you know? Alright,
I think as girls we had different opinions of the Scouts because ours was like, here's how to bake cookies. Also, would you like to sell cookies to strangers? Would you like to talk to strange men that you don't know on the street or in a parking lot of Stop and Shop?
I was there, dude. I used to be a Girl Scout too, actually.
Very fun.
Justin, you went to, like, one meeting.
I did some brief research. It's the yellow birch is the one that tastes like root beer.
Oh.
But sassafras is the, like, actual root beer tree.
Oh.
So, very fun. I do believe we have some birch trees on our property.
Very nice.
Who knows?
I'm kind of lost. Like, usually it's just comes to me, but now I'm kind of just, you know, I don't know what to say.
You mean for once you shut up?
It's the end of the podcast.
No. Justin hasn't run out of things to say.
What, like 5 minutes, not even.
Yeah. It's been 6 minutes, actually.
Yeah,
Great. Good time.
Oh, New Year's, dude.
Yeah.
I'm planning on releasing this on New Year's. Who knows if that'll happen. But
well, you don't have anything to do because you're not going anywhere because COVID and safety and not possibly
spreading,
infecting our families because a party is not worth COVID.
Yeah, well, I was wondering what your guys' plans are for the new year. Not just the day, but the new year.
I haven't thought that far ahead.
Well, we have school.
Yeah.
Caitlin and I go to school.
Mm-hmm.
We will probably continue complaining about the same professors.
Yeah.
We will probably continue doing our excessive amounts of work together. Justin, what?
Justin!
Oh my god! I hope that picked it up, dude.
You literally farted into your phone, so I think it did. Don't worry.
That's the best moment of the podcast history.
Oh gosh.
That's right up there with the. You're lucky this is a podcast. Shirts coming soon. Probably not soon, but they're coming soon.
I don't think there will be. Yeah, I don't think that will be happening. So don't get your hopes up, guys. Don't hold your breath. You will die if you try to hold your breath that long. I think as far as I've gotten for plans is just going to school.
Existing.
Being at school. If I'm not at school, I'll probably just Google Meet Caitlin between our classes so we can do work together.
School. That reminds me. School, smarts, brain damage. Tell me about the time you got karate chopped by Bruce Lee, dude. What a story this is gonna be.
Okay, I am not sure why this needs to be on the podcast, but who are you on with? Hello, Mom. I'm on,
another special guest.
I'm guessing. Hi. Caitlin and Justin. Hi. You're on a podcast. Goodbye, Mom. I don't know, however long it lasts. Okay. Is your car ready to be picked up? I'm waiting to hear. Okay. I left lunch on the stove. Okay. And now we're back to the story about me getting karate chopped by Bruce Lee. A thing that never happened. Justin made it up. But I did get a concussion, mild traumatic brain injury. So fun. Caitlin and I see the same neurology people at Boston Children's, and that's how we became friends.
Yeah. One time we did vertigo exercises in public on the floor.
And we didn't do them correctly, thankfully, so we only got like half as dizzy as we would have gotten, which is pretty good because we still had to sit there for like 5 minutes being like, which way is up?
Oops.
So our friends love us very much. We think. We don't know. They might not. You never know. Controversial opinions. What if our friends hate us?
Good question.
You never know. I don't think they hate us.
I don't think so. Justin, do you have a comment?
I'm still not clear on the whole Bruce Lee karate chop thing.
Okay, so I got my, like, I don't actually know if it was my most recent concussion. I could have gotten another one, we don't know. My very bad concussion that, made it so I couldn't read for a few years, that one, I got at Kung Fu. I was attacking for a hold. We were just, like, practicing holds. Fun times. I was choking someone. It was one of my friends. He's, like, 6'2", so I was, like, trying to choke him. I was also shorter at this time, so didn't really work very well. But in the hold, you, like, throw the person, you kind of, like, land on the ground. And I landed not on the mat. I landed with my head on the wooden floor.
And that's when Bruce Lee came over and wha-bam! Karate chop to the head.
Yeah.
That's definitely how that happened. It wasn't that there was, like, a person that was, like, twice my size, landed on top of me and smashed my head into the floor. That's not what happened. It was just Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
One chop to the head. That was it. Yeah.
I hope Bruce Lee gives you some money for it.
I will take any money. I will take donations. School is expensive.
I'll drop her
GoFundMe.
Her GoFundMe account below. So, now we did have a special guest just a few moments ago. We just want to know an update on your car.
We don't have an update on her car. I did not know her car needed work. I was just told today, hey, you need to drive me to pick up my car. So at some point today, I'll be doing that.
Very fun. Justin, you want to talk about my chicken purse?
Oh, sure, why not? I can't think of anything else to say.
I bought a chicken purse because I am mentally well.
Alright.
I can't wait to bring it around campus and make everyone wonder.
I can't wait to walk around campus with Caitlin and have people stare at us because she just has a purse. But hey, apparently, if people stare at you, it's just because they're attracted to you. I don't know when this became a thing, but I was informed that this was a thing. Is if you look at someone for too long, you must be attracted to them. So it probably just means that we're very attractive, and that's why everyone's staring at us. Not because Caitlin has a chicken purse.
Yeah, I like that. I like that theory.
Well, if that theory is true, I'm madly in love with you, Caitlin.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. Moving on.
Why didn't you punch him in the face? I wanted to see that.
No, my mom would yell at me.
Speaking of punching in the face, there was a time when we were younger. We were upstairs in the bathroom. This does not sound right so far, but hear me out. Nothing bad happened. Oh, she did something bad, but it's not like the bad kind of stuff you're thinking of right now. Get your mindset together, dudes.
Justin, shut up.
We were upstairs in the bathroom. I don't know why for. Perhaps it was for cleaning out my mouth because I ate cat food or something like that. that might have been a different time.
Yeah, I think that was.
But
a time.
we can talk about that after too.
Yeah.
But so we were upstairs in the bathroom. We were in a verbal disagreement, right?
Mhm.
And then Caitlin decides to punch me in the face. And then I'm just kind of standing there. I'm like, what the heck, dude? And I didn't say that because I'm like 6 or something, I don't know. So then she starts crying and runs to her mom, and she's like, Justin punched me in the face. I didn't even touch her. She's the one who punched me in the face.
Justin, we were like 6. Why are you still on this?
It doesn't matter. It happened.
Oh my god.
It annoyed me then. I'm gonna bring it up because I got reminded here.
Can we talk about how you're still mad at me for that time we were 8 and you crashed your bicycle and I didn't immediately run down and see if you're okay?
She's an awful person.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm coming down the hill. There's a spot that I hit on their driveway. There's like a bump, and then like my bike did a weird thing. Because I'm a professional rider, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be mad good on the bike. But,
Of course.
so I wiped out. I got up like the man I was at the age of 8, ready to raise a family.
What?
Walked my bike back to the garage. I was coming out of the garage. And then I saw you. I was walking up the hill. I was like, do you remember what I said? Because I don't remember.
No, because we were 8, and I don't hold on to these incidents.
But I was telling her how, like, what if I died, dude?
Yeah.
Like, you heard me go down.
I did not hear anything.
You didn't, and I was shouting, Caitlin, Caitlin.
You did not.
And she, oh my goodness, she could have left me there for dead, dude.
Yeah, because you would have died. Mm-hmm.
What if it was more than a scraped knee? You know what I'm talking about?
It was a scraped knee.
What if Bruce Lee came to our house, wha-bam, right in the head, dude? Any comments, McDog? Do you think she was in the wrong here?
No, I think she was 8 years old. And I think that maybe this would be something to discuss with a licensed professional about why you continuously hold on to grudges from when you were under the age of 10. We'll just say under the age of 10.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the first one I've heard of. In the last 24 hours.
I hold a bunch of grudges.
Yeah, I think that's a you
and
problem.
I never let go of them.
Yes,
like
but
once someone does something to me, I cannot get past that. And I'll forever have a hatred in my heart for them. Like, even if I try to be all friendly and make up with them, it's like, it's still there.
I wish this wasn't a podcast. You could see the look on Caitlin and I's face. Because we're both very confused of why you need to hold grudges from when you were like 6.
Literally 6 years old.
That's just who I am.
You might want to work on that.
But it's a little unhealthy because at this point, Caitlin probably has done much worse things since when she was 8 and didn't immediately run to you when you scraped your knee once.
Mm-hmm.
She's run you over with a Jeep.
That's the thing.
You open that up and you bring up, she didn't run over to me when I scraped my knee one time.
Yeah.
You are clearly not ready to raise a family and a whatever tough man if you're still sad about this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I'm bringing all these up because I can remember that. That's back when I had a memory. I can't remember diddly squat nowadays.
Not having a memory means you would not be able to remember those events.
I have... I don't even know how to explain it. Probably because I don't have any.
Yeah, okay, Justin.
But, oh man, dude. I hold grudges because that's the kind of person I am.
That's not a good thing. That's not like, oh, that's
And
just who I am.
And I just hold it down deep inside of me and just bury it.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Yeah.
healthy?
There are some things that, like, there are some personality traits that aren't healthy. There are some personality traits where you're just like, that's not really a personality trait. And people make it their entire personality, and that's not healthy either. But really, holding grudges shouldn't be your main and only personality trait.
Yeah. That's not something that's like...
other personality traits that you have. What else do you do with your life, Justin?
Sports.
That's about it.
Yeah, just sports.
Either sports or sitting on the couch. One of the two.
You also just released a new album. Would you like to talk about that for a moment?
Oh my god. That is so heat. Basically, I listened to one of my songs on the old album and I was like, holy crap, this is good. And then I went through all my songs on my old album. I was like, holy crud. I'm just too good not to keep making stuff for my fans, you know? So then I dug up the lyrics that I wrote like a year ago, and then also the beats that I had set aside. Basically, those were kind of like the easy stuff. Now I had to rap them. And let me tell you, I'm not a good rapper, but I'm the best rapper out there. So I got started. It was so hard.
Yeah.
But I got through it. But I said that I'd be releasing it on Christmas, 2 weeks before the release date. So I was like, I wasn't sure if I'd make it. And of course, that's another thing that I'm like, I have a problem with procrastination. So I put it off for a whole week, and then it got to a week before Christmas, and I was like, holy buns, if I want to release this album by Christmas, what are you doing, Meg Dog?
I'm shuffling cards, I'm sorry. I wanted to do something fidgety.
Oh, okay. So, gosh darn.
So that I can pay attention. I'm sorry for making you mess up your story.
I like the table you're using.
Yeah.
I was, shoot.
Yeah?
I'll never be the best podcaster in the world.
I'm sorry I distracted you.
Justin, you're at like...
Oh, procrastination. So a week before Christmas, that's when I started, and I was doing like hours, pretty much my whole day, and then I had a set amount of time set aside for like workouts for soccer, and then it was to bed, and then wake up and do the same thing over again, all the way until the day of Christmas, and then it was, oh my god, the day before, one of my songs deleted because my internet went out. I got so pissed. I cried in the shower, and then I ate lunch and got myself together again. Now I have a grudge against Charter.
Justin, if you just backed up your songs as you were working on it, it wouldn't have all deleted.
But you shouldn't have to. That's the thing.
But it's a common sense thing to do. You save your Word document as you're going.
You should not have to. In Word documents, they have autosave. Every single, every single program nowadays should have autosave as a, just, you know.
Okay, well, your program didn't, and you know that, so you should have been saving it.
Well, the thing was, I was about to go and save it, but then the Wi-Fi cut out.
Yeah.
Because the internet went out.
Yeah.
It wasn't our router's problem. It was Charter, because the computer's internet goes out and everything. So yeah, I have a grudge against Charter now. Every single day it goes out around 2-ish, 3-ish. I don't know.
No, just at random times it goes out for like 5 minutes.
So then, yeah, I got the whole song done again, and then I got everything together, and it was done by Christmas Eve at like 10:30, and then I I did my workout and I ended up going to bed at like who knows, and now my schedule's all thrown off since that day.
Yeah.
And I'm now going to bed at 12, getting up at 12, so...
Well, your sleep schedule didn't seem to be very normal for you before that, because Caitlin would text me at like noon and be like, Justin still hasn't gotten out of bed.
Well, yeah, that was another excuse I had. I don't remember it, but it was there. No, because the thing is, I finally got back on schedule, because
Can you stop eating a tomato like an apple?
That's a tomato?
Yeah, not an apple.
I thought it was like a peach or like something that had like a more tomatoey colored inside than tomato. Nope. Okay. That makes me a little
tomatoes. But see, oh my goodness. You know what? I'm done talking.
Yeah.
My co-host needs to start talking. I can't be a good. I'm not a good podcaster.
We're already at 26 minutes. I feel like that's enough of a podcast.
I'm going through it right now, Caitlin. I'll never be good enough, Caitlin.
I think a 26-minute podcast is fine, Justin.
Alright. So, this has been Justintime.
Are you crying?
No, Caitlin.
He's definitely crying a little bit. At least inside. It'll be okay, Justin.
Thanks for our guest.
Thank you, Megan's.
Megan. Round of applause for her.
Justin, stop clapping your face. Please. Just clap with your hands without your face in between. Can we try that? Can you clap?
Round of applause for Caitlin.
Yeah.
And a big round of... You know what? I don't even deserve a round of applause.
Okay, Justin.
Signing off. This has been the worst podcast ever.